Aloha everybody and welcome to the Iolani Prep Classic presented by the Twin Fin. This is the first round of the girls tournament and we're getting set for Damien Memorial School versus Carondelet High School from Concord, California. We are in the Father Bray Athletic Center here on the campus of Iolani School in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm Carter Uechi alongside my partners Mike Among and Kennedy Lopes doing stats for us. And yeah, we just saw the first game that featured the Konawaena Wildcats versus the South Medford Lady Panthers, and the Lady Panthers won 72-52, and they're led in scoring by their guard, Donovan Hunter, who scored 16 points, and she's headed to Oregon State next year. And the Wildcats were led by Braylon Kauhi, who scored 16 points as well. And they played tough in that second half.
Yeah, it was a story of the press in the beginning of the game that got the 20-point lead and 20-point difference from South Medford. And then it was kind of even all the way through there, you know. Konawaena kind of turned up their defense. They got used to the speed. South Medford pulled off their press, and they went to different kinds of defenses. So kind of an interesting game. That South Medford team is impressive. They're very disciplined. And as I watch Carondelet warm up, they look like they play a similar style to the South Medford team. So it'd be interesting, and that's just from me watching warm-ups. It's be interesting to see how they actually approach the game. But they look very disciplined. They look like they like to shoot threes. They practice shooting a lot of threes at halftime of the previous game. So some of these teams, I think it's shoot the three or get a layup. Shoot the three or get a layup, and that seems to be a popular style of basketball.
Yeah, these Carondelet Cougars, they are coming off a North Coast Section Open Division Championship last year. They went 26-3. They did lose to the champions of our Iolani Classic last year for the girls, Archbishop Midi, in the 2022 CIF North Regional Final. And they are led by a transfer, Ali Cummins, who's headed to Northern Arizona next year, as well as Jamie Kent, who is headed to the University of the Pacific. And yeah, for the Monarchs, this will be their first year competing in the Division 1 here in the ILH. So they're moving up after winning the D2 ILH title last year. They're going to be competing in D1 for the first time here. They fell short in the state quarterfinals last year. They finished 14-2 on the year, so it was a good year for the Monarchs. And they're led by their guard, number 14, Teresa Anakaleo.
Yeah, it looks like a small squad. It seems to be the MO of some of our local teams, where they carry 8, 9, or 10 players only and just kind of rely on that small group. I don't know if it's participation numbers or by choice, but I noticed Konawaena only had 9. I know our own Iolani Raiders like to keep it 9 or 10 in the past few years, and same thing here with the Damien Monarchs.
We're going to send it down to our public address announcer, Kyle Miyamoto, with the starters. Thank you, Kyle, for that. Getting set here for tip-off here. This is the second matchup of the day. We have 2 games to follow after this between the Iolani Raiders and Moanalua Menehune, and then the Campbell Sabres against the Incarnate Word Red Knights to follow. Shastine Sele and Jamie Kent are getting ready to jump for the tip-off here. It's won here by the Cougars. Vitalicio with the ball. Nice little pick and roll there, but can't finish. For the layup there, Kosolansky was the one who rode after she set the pick.
Carondelet right into a pressure defense.
Second chance here for the Monarchs.
Another
Third
offensive
chance.
rebound.
3 ball here for Cody Wengler is good. And the Monarchs take a 3-0 lead. Jamie Kent pulls up from behind the arc. She can't hit. Second chance here for the Cougars. Kent is driving. She'll pick up a foul on Sele and she'll go to the line for 2.
Two offensive rebounds by Sele on the opposite end. Gave the Monarchs extra chances. Capitalized with that 3.
Kent's first free throw is short. Mentioned earlier, she is committed to play at the University of Pacific next year in Stockton, California. Second free throw misses long. Rebound taken by Kenna Wengler.
Again, the Cougars into a press on a miss or a make.
Wengler fakes the pass, runs into a wall, but that ball is last touched by a Cougar and out of bounds, so possession stays with the Monarchs.
No call.
Anakaleo for 3. Second chance again here for the Monarchs.
Ball goes back to the Monarchs. The Cougar coaching staff don't agree with that call.
Anakaleo with the ball, guarded by Kent. Lefty dribble, she's gonna pull up from 3. That's good. 2 threes to start here for the Monarchs as they take a 6-point lead. Gregorios with the ball. Gets it off to Ross. Pass is broken up and stolen by the Monarchs. Up ahead it goes to Anakaleo for 3. That's good.
The Monarch coaching staff really enjoying that shot.
Kostolansky in the paint. They're going to call a jump ball. The ball is going to go to the Monarchs. Checking in now is number 15, Gianna Arcadiacono. Just under 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Monarchs with the ball. Wengler goes to her sister. Wengler in the corner. Her 3 is no good. Rebound taken by the Cougars. Vitalicio thought about that 3 from the top of the key. Ross will shoot this. She'll miss long. Rebound taken by Sele. Wengler finds her sister again in the corner. She can't hit. Rebound taken by Zoe Gregorios.
Yeah, it looks like the Monarchs are happy to take 3s. Kick and take 3s here.
Vitalicio for 3. That rims out. Rebounds poked away from Sele. And the Cougars have it. Second chance off the glass is good for Sophia Ross.
Yeah, first points for the Cougars.
Ross is one of 4 freshmen on this squad here.
So far, the Monarchs have have handled the pressure from the Cougars pretty well. They look a little winded, so we'll see how conditioning has or becomes a factor as the game progresses.
Dribble drive here from Arcaro. Throws up a shot and
Well, it looked like a pass off the backboard there.
yeah, she got it to Cristasia Cristobal, and they'll maintain possession here from the corner.
Gregorios had a little smile on her face.
Nice little inbounds play there as they get
Kamake'eaina involved. Oh, another no call here. These referees are letting a bunch of contact go. Monarch showing patience against the press. Got to get it across.
They do. From the free throw line, nice looking jump shot there from Ana Kalea.
I think the Cougars are gonna learn pretty quick that Ana Kalea is someone they need to guard.
Nice looking shot there by Kesha Vitalicio. Ana Kalea crosses half court, driving, and that's poked away but out of bounds. Possession stays with the Monarchs.
I'm impressed with the way the Monarchs are handling this press. They're very patient. They're getting the people in the right spots.
Ana Kalea, her 3rd triple is good. She has 11 of the first 16. Oh. Quickly on the other end, Arcadiacono finishes it in the paint.
Yeah, nice transition by the Cougars.
Monarchs break the press. Ana Kalea to Kamake'eaina.
Got to get back in transition. Cougars looking to run.
Kent with the ball, guarded by Cody Wengler. Rebound taken by the Monarchs. Arcaro had a trap come in, and she's able to bounce it off a Cougar and out of bounds.
And the Monarchs with a short bench, so again, the fatigue factor might come into play here as the game progresses. Ana Kalea with hands on hips here, trying to catch her breath.
Vitalicio's guarding Ana Kalea. Wengler with it. Kamake'eaina's 3 is good.
Kamake'eaina with a confident 3.
She has 7. Kenna Wengler's going to pick up a foul there. She made contact with Vitalicio.
They're both juniors, the Wengler sisters.
Yep. They both were on the volleyball team for Damien this past year. Kenna was the setter, and her sister Cody was an outside. Ross with the ball. Kent for 3. Rims out. Rebound taken by Kenna Wengler, and she's fouled.
Ana Kalea taking a rest here, maybe for the rest of the quarter. As Damien enjoying a 13-point lead here.
Wengler can't get it through the press. And Camille Reed is going to get the steal and draw the foul. It'll be on Tiare Arcaro. There's a lot of subbing here going on for the Cougars. They're going like this quick sub action here. Kent just went out, but she's back in here for this possession. Vitalicio with the ball. Ross to Kent, top of the key. Corner goes for Gregorios. Her three is good. Lead is cut to 10. Arcaro gets it to Kamake Aino, but she can't handle the pass, and it's a turnover there for the Monarchs. And here comes Ana Kalea back into the game.
Yeah, Kent got a hand on it, and the Monarchs couldn't handle the deflection there.
Ross to Vitalicio for three. Misses left. Second chance there for the Cougars and Camille Reed.
Ana Kalea back in after a very short rest.
Timeout here for the Monarchs. Coach Arcaro uses it to get some rest, but also to get them out of that trap that they're facing.
Yeah, so the last possession, the trap or the pressure produced a steal and a foul, and this one there's getting close to a 10 count, and coach called a timeout there to kind of save it. Yeah, it seems like also the Cougars coaching staff were going to try and cycle in their players 3 at a time, trying to keep them fresh, knowing that the Monarch bench is short, and you can kind of just physically see that the Monarchs are breathing heavily and showing some fatigue.
Yeah, that three-point barrage we've seen. Last year, I have in my notes that they had 73s as a team. So we have seen 4 of them already. And over, I think it's 2 preseason games that we have stats for Damien. Ana Kalea is averaging 30.5 points per game with 4 three-pointers made in those 2 contests.
Cougars pull their press off. Go straight man-to-man here. Ooh, that's deep.
Ana Kalea can't hit from behind the arc. Rebound taken by the Cougars. Vitalicio with the ball. Ana Kalea picking her up. Reed out to Smith. Kick out goes to Vitalicio for 3. She has 5 points. And the lead is cut down to 5. Cross court goes to Wengler. Ana Kalea for 3. That's short. Rebound taken by the Cougars. Vitalicio to Ross. Reed looking for Vitalicio.
Oh, nice steal.
Cristobal read that perfectly, but is blocked by Vitalicio. Good job of Kesha getting back in transition and being able to contest that layup. 16.3 seconds left in the first quarter.
The Cougars have cut that lead down to 5 from 13. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Ana Kalea for 3. It's a little long. Rebound taken by Smith. 10 seconds here for the Cougars. Vitalicio for 3. Rims in and out. Ana Kalea tried to grab that rebound, but she was out of bounds, so there's 0.9 seconds left. Some post players checking in here for the Cougars. Kostolansky and Kent checking in. Maybe they're going to try a lob up towards the basket and have them tip it in. Kent's shot is short, and that's the end of the first quarter. Score is 21-16. The Monarchs have the early lead. Takeaways in the first quarter, Coach Among.
Well, it's a great start for the Monarchs with the threes and handling the pressure. I think the Cougars coaching staff needed a little while to sit back and try and figure out the Monarchs. And I'm pretty sure with the way they're subbing, they're trying to wear them down and catch them that way. Also, you know, Ana Kalea, she's on target with those threes that she just took and missed. But you know, sometimes, well, all the time when you're fatigued, you're going to try and change your shot a little bit. You're going to push a little more. You're going to try and use more leg or not enough leg. And fatigue definitely has to be playing in here. Let's see if the 90-second quarter break will help them.
Yeah, so the Monarchs took an early 9-0 lead. Lead got all the way up to 13 at 21-8, and now it's 8-0 run here for the Cougars to cut it to 5. Gregorius to Kent, back outside to Kostolansky. Corner goes for Gregorius.
Looks like the Monarchs are switching everything as much as possible.
Vitalicio step back three is long. We're gonna get an over the back call on Katie Kostolansky, 6-foot junior.
Ana Kalea got really good body position there, forced Kostolansky to go over her back for that rebound. Interesting that Carondelet has pulled off their pressure, at least full court pressure.
Ana Kalea with Vitalicio on her, driving, trying to get some space. Couldn't get it to Sele in the post. That's a turnover right back to the Monarchs. Kenna Wengler will inbound it to Ana Kalea. She'll walk it up.
Coach calls play 30. Let's see what that is. Yeah, here's the elevator doors.
3-ball, Ana Kalea, short.
She's taking them from NBA range. She's way beyond the arc and seems comfortable taking it from that deep.
Yeah, that was, remember last year, Legend Pahukoa?
Yeah. Lahaina Luna?
Yep, that was her range over there.
Yeah. Again, the referee's letting some contact go, which I think is fine with both coaches. You know, as long as it's consistent, the game can flow a little bit more instead of having a whistle every possession.
6:38 here left in the first half. Kenna Wengler with the ball. Nice pass into Kamake Aino, but she can't finish. Rebound taken by the Cougars. Ross for 3. Can't hit. Second chance here for the Cougars. And that's Gianna Arca Diacono. The lead is now down to 3. It's a one possession game. Wengler with the ball on the wing. Up top goes to Sele. Sele is looking, trying to feed her postmate, Kamake Aino.
Wow.
Nice little move there.
Here's the transition.
Ross with the reverse, can't finish that. Second chance here for the Cougars. Kent's foot was on the line. They're going to get a foul called on Makana Kamake Aino.
Yeah, she's a little too aggressive with the box out on the shooter.
Kent inbounds to Vitalicio. And she hits the 3, and it's now a 2-point game. Little confusion there on the inbounds on who was guarding Kesha Vitalicio.
Yeah, Coach was yelling, "Who's got her? Who's got her?" before the inbounds, and you know, that's another part of the fatigue factor, right? The communication will kind of break down, and Coach wisely calls a timeout to make sure that gets sorted out.
Looking at Kennedy's stats here, both teams have 3 turnovers here. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Carondelet is shooting 4 of 12 from 3. And the Monarchs are shooting 4 of 10. Konawaena is walking the ball up past half court. Screen set by Sele. Moanalua with it now.
Double high screen.
Uses a screen. Konawaena's 3 is blocked by Kent. She gets her own rebound. Drives now. That shot's blocked, but out of bounds.
Good take by Konawaena. Better block by 15 Arcadiacono.
Moanalua deep 3.
Right.
That's right. I forgot about the shot clock there as the buzzer sounded. 35-second shot clock here in the girls tournament. Jamie Kent gets on the board. And this game is tied at 23 apiece. First point of the game for Kent.
Nice little floater by Kent. Went to her left and shot it off her left foot like a right-handed layup.
Wengler with Gregorius on her. Back up top goes to Moanalua. Driving, and she'll draw the foul. That'll go on Gianna Arcadiacono. The first free throws attempted in this game by either side. Last year, she was a 64.6% free throw shooter. First one is good. Camille Reed is checking back in.
Here's where Moanalua can kind of use the time to her advantage here. Catch her breath before she releases this free throw. Squeeze every second that she can out of it.
Hits them both. Shot is short and out of bounds there.
Look for the Monarchs to kind of milk the shot clock too. Try and maybe get some rest by milking it down.
Pass is stolen by the Cougars. They're gonna wait for numbers. And Vitalicio was out of bounds, and that's a turnover there by the Cougars.
Great hustle by Wengler to get back on defense and provide pressure. Oh, it went into their pressure defense.
Monarchs break the press. Driving is Kenna Wengler. Her shot short. Rebound taken by Sele, and her putback is good.
You got to get back on transition. Here they are.
Reed for 3. That's long. Second chance here for the Cougars. Vitalicio with it. Driving in the paint. Throws up a layup. Can't hit that. Ball is finally secured by the Monarchs. The press comes and the ball is stolen away. Ross can't hit. Second chance, Reed. I couldn't see if the ref said count the basket. Reed is fouled.
They're discussing it right now.
they're still talking about it. They're going to say basket is good. So Camille Reed, as she was falling to the ground, threw it up with her right hand, able to get it just over the rim and fell in. It's her 6th point. She's at the line trying to get point number 7. Can't hit that, but the rebound goes to the Monarchs. Ana Kalea with the ball. Ball is on the ground. Players are on the floor. Possession will stay with the Monarchs.
Cougars starting to get their hands on the ball handlers' dribbles here.
Some contact there, but no call. Ball goes up ahead to Reed. Little out of control there. Couldn't finish that layup. Pushed quickly ahead by the Monarchs. Wengler with it, driving. Spin. Throws up the shot with the foul. She'll go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play.
Wengler showing some strength here on that one. Also great hustle by Konawaena. Hustle back on defense, got the rebound on the missed shot, and then lasered an outlet pass to half court to Wengler.
That's the 2nd foul on Zoe Gregorius. Wenglers is able to complete the 3-point play. Extend the lead back up to 5. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. 3 ball from the corner is long. Rebound taken by Cody Wengler. Arcaro deep 3. Misses to the right. Rebound taken by the Cougars.
Here you see the transition. They're trying to push it, force the Monarchs to run.
Ross in the corner. Her 3 is short. Rebound taken by Cody Wengler once again. Arcaro with the ball, guarded by Vitalicio. Screen set by Konawaena. She'll shoot the 3. Hit the back rim. Rebound taken by Ross. Ross from the wing for 3. Can't hit. Second chance here, Cougars. 3 ball, Chloe Aguilar doesn't hit. Rebound taken by the Monarchs. Just a little dribble there behind the back. Shovel pass there from Kenna Wengler. Driving is Arcaro. Can't finish that floater. Vitalicio pushing the pace. 3 ball Aguilar is good. 5th 3 of the half here for the Cougars.
Monarchs going for possibly the last shot here.
Wengler with the ball. Surveying. Ball is poked away by the Cougars. Force another turnover. Ross with it. Vitalicio top of the key. 3 ball. That's good. First lead of the game here for the Cougars at 31-30. 1 second heave from Kenna Wengler, almost off the backboard and in from just in front of half court.
Woo, wow. Yeah, you're right. That's the first lead by the Cougars. Coming right there at the end of the half. Great battle so far. Monarchs are impressive, showing that they're not afraid of this mainland team. Cougars were like just kind of the drip, 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 trying to slowly get back into it, knowing that again the fatigue factor was going to come into play. We'll see if the Monarchs can freshen themselves through the halftime.
At the beginning of that first quarter, we only saw one post player playing at this one time, but now the Monarchs have decided to go with both Sele Sele and Kamakee Aina, so we'll see how their conditioning holds up, because before we were seeing them rotate between the two, and now they're both playing with the Twin Towers look. Anakalea has 13 points at the half, followed behind by Kamakee Aina with 9. For the Cougars, Vitalicio has 8, Camille Reed has 6, and there's 5 other Cougars in the stat sheet.
We haven't seen Allie Cummins yet, have we?
Yeah, I think there's one player at the end of the bench that's not dressed, and I
Right.
think that's her.
Yeah.
So not sure if she's dealing with an injury or maybe they're just choosing to keep her out. I did see she had to sit out last year in our
Right.
notes because she transferred.
Right.
So, yeah.
Exciting this this tournament here. Exciting to see all the banners back up and all the wonderful sponsors that we have. We have an in memory banner up, memorializing important people for this tournament. We got our floor wipers in their nice new Iolani Classic t-shirts. All excited to be close to the action.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first round of the Iolani Classic presented by the Twin Fin. The first game we saw Konawaena fall to South Medford 72 to 52. This is the second game between Carondelet and Damien. Scores 31-30 at the half with the Cougars with the lead. The next game at 6:30, or scheduled to tip at 6:30, I should say, is between the Iolani Raiders and the Moanalua Na Menehune. And the fourth game, which is scheduled to tip at 8 p.m., is between the Campbell Sabres and the Incarnate Word Red Knights. And then that's the end of the opening round. Second round will start tomorrow, same time for the first tip at 3:30.
Nice. It's a nice 8-team format here. 3 days, 8 teams. Pretty much quarters, semis, and finals. Awesome to work with you again, Carter. It's been a while. It's been maybe a year
Yeah.
since we've done this.
Yep. Got some good volleyball action this past.
Oh yeah,
Fall.
that's right. That's right. I totally
Yeah.
forgot. I was thinking basketball, but yeah.
Basketball-wise, it's been a year.
It's been a year since for basketball. Usually we see, it seems like the mainland teams will come out at a halftime of the game before, and they shoot around and they run through a shooting drill. But our local schools haven't picked up on that yet. That's one of the things I think is valuable for this tournament, so that our local teams can kind of measure up against the mainland teams. We usually bring in some strong teams and nationally ranked teams, and just kind of see how they run their whole system. You know, what kind of discipline do they have? What kind of drills do they run? What kind of intensity do they provide from whistle to whistle? Hopefully the local teams are picking up on that.
So we have a special guest here, John.
Not special.
John Tamanaha has picked up a headset and
Of course
has
you're
a message
special.
for us.
No, I just had to. I've been listening in my office, getting ready for the next 2 games. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Game 2 of 44 games of the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic, believe it or not. And we at Iolani School are responsible for getting 40 of those 44. to basketball fans all around the world via YouTube. OC16 will televise the semifinals tomorrow night and the last 2 games on Saturday. Our friend Coach Dean, along with Felipe Ojastro. But
Is it the A+ team? It sounds like
I don't know.
the A+ team.
You don't even label teams like that.
Yeah, really. Like the Legends or something like that.
The team. But it's great to have OC16 here at the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic presented by the Twin Fin. Yes, we have a title sponsor this year.
Nice.
Thanks a lot to Twin Fin. Located steps from the waters of Waikiki Beach, the Twin Fin opened last month following a multi-million-dollar renovation. The refreshed hotel, named after a surfboard with 2 fins, of course, features updated guest rooms, an ocean-inspired design, authentic experiences rooted in Hawaiian culture, and front-row views overlooking the pristine south shore of Oahu. The resort embraces Hawaii's laid-back and lively spirit with endless opportunities to share memorable, meaningful moments. And you might be thinking, well, not you guys, because you guys know, but our viewers, Twin Fin Hotel, Waikiki, where's that? It's the location of the Aston Waikiki Beach. Some people probably have visited Tiki's Bar and Grill, which is right there overlooking Kalakau Avenue. But that's where the teams stay, and there couldn't be a better spot, really, when you're visiting Honolulu.
Yeah.
Right across the street from the beach, right across from Walls, not too far from Kaimana Beach.
Yeah, beautiful.
But many thanks to the folks at Twin Fin for helping sponsor. And as you look around the gym, there are lots of sponsors this year. So thanks to all of them for making all of this possible, and thanks to you guys. And we'll looking forward to the second half. Monarchs hanging tough.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Thank you, John. It was like you were reading that or something. It was
thank you, Coach. That means a lot coming from an English teacher.
It was like a English. It was like
there
a.
were a lot of adjectives, maybe some adverbs.
No, it was like just off the top of your head. That's impressive.
Hey, I've been there. That's how I feel about the property.
I love it.
Have a good second half, guys.
Thank you. Oh, the wonderful JT, our lovable JT. He doesn't get enough credit, Carter. I'm going to say that a couple times, that he's a hard worker. He gets all the details taken care of, all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed. And I've learned so much from him through these past, 4 or 5 years that we've been doing this. He's always thanking other people, but I think we should thank him a lot. He's super important to what we do here.
So I have a little fun fact here from one of the folks down in the lower school.
Uh-huh.
So Dave Chun just texted me that there was a little fact. I was Kelly Sopak's baseball coach at Bethel High School back in the day. So the head coach of the Carondelet Cougars was coached at one point by Dave Chun in baseball.
What? Wow, that's a deep cut fun fact right there. Thanks, Dave. Okay, now back to some basketball. Interesting, the Monarchs came out of the halftime first.
One change here for the Cougars. They have Arca Diacono starting the second half. Same starting 5 here for the Monarchs. They go back to one post player in Sele Sele. Ross with the ball. Gets it out to Gregorius. Her 3 rims out. Second chance here from Kent. She's fouled. That'll be Shastine Sele Sele's second foul. The lone senior on the team last year was her sister Shayna. Ross from the corner. Her three rims out. Arcaro hits the deck and she'll draw a foul. That'll go on Jamie Kent, her first foul.
Yeah, the previous play, I think she fouled Wengler with the same kind of moves. Kind of just did a swim move and threw her to the floor. It wasn't called. Same thing there on the box out.
Ana Kalea's three is short. Rebound taken by Kesha Vitalicio. Two Monarchs are on her. Double team. They're going to call a jump ball.
Nice job by the Monarchs, being aggressive to the ball. Knowing that neither team got into the bonus last half. And referees letting calls go.
Wengler guarded by Ross. Sele sets the pick. And the arms are tangled. They're going to get Sophia Ross for the foul.
Yeah. That's becoming an art in basketball now. The offensive player will kind of hook the defensive player with their free arm and get a foul called that way.
Wengler driving, can't finish off glass. Rebound taken by Arcadiacono. Gregorius for three. That's good. Lead goes up to 4 here. Her second three of the game. She has 6 points. Ana Kalea called out that play just now. Driving with her left. Sele can't hit from the baseline. Vitalicio up ahead to Gregorius. Cross court goes to Kent. Driving, splits the defenders, can't finish. She was looking for the foul call. Arcaro with the ball.
Slightly out of control there, or definitely out of control there on that drive. Looking for the foul call.
Arcaro is driving, but a good job by Zoe Gregorius to get her hand on that ball, force that jump, and get the possession. In comes Olivia Smith and Makana Kamakee Aina. Vitalicio with the ball. Finds Ross in the corner. Her three is good.
The Cougars I don't think they'll be in trouble with the shot clock. They are very willing to get the ball up quickly, even out of a set play. And they've shown that they're kind of slowed it down, I think, and run a couple set plays here to begin the second half. But getting open looks specifically in the corners.
Be taking out under the basket here for the Monarchs. Ana Kalea with it, guarded by Vitalicio. Driving with the righty dribble. Shovels it to Kamakee Aina. She's into double digits with 11.
Here's the quick transition.
Smith driving in the lane. Can't finish. Second chance here.
Another quick
Ross
three.
for three. Off glass, no. Third chance here. Olivia Smith getting those offensive rebounds here for the Cougars. Gregorius with the ball. Ross top of the key. 3, too strong. Fourth chance here. Arcadiacono was able to control that board.
Here's the set play again.
Damien support, yelling defense. 3 ball, no good. Rebound taken by Kamakee Aina. Arcaro will slow it down. Now she'll start driving into Sele. Back out goes out to Ana Kalea. Driving in the paint. Gets the contact, is fouled. That is the 4th foul on the Cougars in the quarter.
Yeah, both teams seem to be kind of pulling in the reins. I guess the coach is pulling in the reins and trying to run more set plays and get their offense off of that. Here comes 4 substitutes for the Cougars. 2 subs for the Monarchs.
Just about at the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. Anakalea's second free throw will roll in and bounce in. Cuts the lead to 3. She has 15 points. Vitalicio guarded by Konawaena. Goes cross court, back out to Vitalicio for 3. Rims out, rebound taken, but stolen away by Camille Reed. She's driving, looking for some space. Can't hit that. Second chance, Cougars. 3-ball Aguilar, no. Third chance, Kostolansky, good. Her first points of the contest.
Yeah, Damien is going to have to make sure they box out here. Seems to be a point of emphasis for the Cougars.
Wengler driving, throws up a lefty shot. That's good. She has 5. Kostolansky with the ball, top of the key. Finds a cutting Camille Reed. Can't finish, too strong on that try.
Cristobal getting in there for a rebound.
Anakalea tried for that reverse
Oh.
layup. Hit the bottom of the backboard and it looked to go off a Cougar, but the ref saved off the Monarchs and Cougars
Sorry,
ball.
that was my reaction because I think it did go off a Cougar, but referees are sometimes miscalls.
Aguilar with the ball. Lauren Clark hands it off to Reed. Nice little reverse to free up some space. She drives on Cristobal. Camille Reed has 8 now.
Cristobal had to guard 3 different players on the switch at the top, and Camille Reed took advantage on that last one.
Foul on Camille Reed. A little more whistles here in the second quarter. I mean in the third quarter, sorry. Anakalea with it.
Monarchs still in this game. Oh.
3 ball is short there from Anakalea. Kent cross court. Corner goes to Kostolansky. Her 3 is too strong. Rebound taken by Cristobal once again. She might be listed at 5'2", but she's rebounding like someone who's a lot bigger than that.
Oh. Damien fans wanting Kenna Wengler to shoot that from NBA range.
Thinking about driving on Kent here. Double team came. Back out top to Arcaro. Kamake Aino is able to
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Arcaro for 3. That was a deep one.
That was a deep one.
That's a 2-point game, a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
Let's see, Vicky Liu into the game.
Yeah.
Cody Wengler also comes back into the game for the Monarchs.
The Damien coaches are going to have to sub intelligently here to keep everybody as fresh as possible.
First time we're seeing no post players in the game here for the Monarchs. They go 5 smalls. Anakalea deep 3. Too long. Kent with the board, and she's fouled by Cristobal.
Cristobal is not afraid to get in there. Oh, man.
Yeah, Jamie Kent's listed at 6 feet, and
Yeah.
Cristobal is listed at 5'2", and she was still in there trying to get that offensive
Well,
board.
Kent's elbows are at 5'2", too, so.
Now they bring in Shastine Sele. Good little touch pass there by Kent to get a 3-ball for Reed, but she can't hit. Rebound taken by Sele. Pushing it up ahead is Kenna Wengler. Stops in the lane. Too strong on that jump shot. Shot clock is off here. 25 seconds left. Kick out to Reed. Corner 3. That's good. The first Cougar into double figures there is Camille Reed with 11. 13 seconds left here. Arcaro with the ball, guarded by Lauren Clark. 5 seconds. Driving. Crystal ball. Just inside the 3-point line is short. And it is a 5-point game heading into the last 8 minutes here.
Yeah, the Monarchs are right there, climbing back into it, and then that Reed 3-pointer there in the last possession by the Cougars extended that lead out to 5. Still within striking range for the Monarchs. Again, they're going to have to find some oxygen over there and get that lactic acid out of the legs. But impressive so far. Just noticing the player on the Cougars bench with the warm-up shirt still on has a pretty big knee brace.
Yeah, there's actually 2. So one has sweats on, and then one has the warm-up shirt and shorts on. So there's 2 players at the end of their bench there who aren't dressed.
And they both are about 5'8", so interesting. We're going to have to get some research on that.
Moanalua with the ball to open up the 4th quarter. Goes away from the screen. And they're going to call a...
Yeah, they called it good. He motioned 2 points. Looked like he pointed the opposite way, but I think the crowd was like, what?
Yeah, almost looked like he wanted to call a charge on that.
Almost.
There's a chance for a 3-point here for Moanalua. She converts. She's up to 18.
Good strong drive by her to force that action, force that call.
Kent with it. Stolen away by Kenna Wengler.
Kenna Wengler read that beautifully.
Driving now, but that ball is stolen away from her. Sophia Ross, is pushing up the tempo. Koselansky can't finish. And they had a trap there on Moanalua. She was falling out of bounds. She wanted the foul, but the ref said she was out of bounds before the foul. The timeout here.
Cougars probably coach probably setting up some other offensive set, and then also setting up a defensive change as we get into the 7th minute. Monarchs with their twin towers, their version of it. And it looks like they're in a
3-ball corners. Missed to the right. Moanalua pushing it up. Driving on Vitalicio. Can't finish. Rebound taken by Sophia Ross. She's pushing it up ahead. Stolen away by Anakalea. Good job of her getting back in transition. 3-ball Arcaro, that's good. And the Monarchs regain the lead. Into the post it goes for Gianna Arcadiacono, and the Cougars answer right back. And Arcadiacono will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Sele will pick up her 3rd foul.
Again, the shot clock in the last 3 possessions. There's really no need for it. They're firing shots up. Both teams.
Arcadiacono completes the 3-point play. The lead goes back up to 2. Anakalea has a double team coming towards her.
Full court press.
Ball is stolen away by Gregorius. Reverse layup is good, and that lead is doubled up to 4 now. Anakalea to Arcaro. Back up to Anakalea. Breaks the press. She's driving. Stops at the free throw line. That'll drop in. She's
And
the
the
push
by the Cougars.
3-ball Gregorius is good. She has 11. Ooh. They're going to call
Out of bounds.
out of bounds before the block. The back ref wanted to call a block, but the ref closer said she was out of bounds first. Turnover Monarchs. Their 10th of the game. 7 for the Cougars. Gregorius, 2 in a row. You bet.
The lead goes to 8.
14. That's their 6-3 in the second half. Another turnover. Camille Reed driving. Vitalicio thought about it. Maybe they'll go heat check here for Gregorius. 3 in a row.
Yep.
3 in a row here. She falls short. Second chance here. They'll call a travel before the pass on Arcadiacono.
Cougars still in their press. 2-2-1 press.
The lead is up to an 8 now. 5:25 left in the game. Kenna Wengler might have gotten away with a travel there, but it's a turnover as I think that was Anakalea was out of bounds there. Vitalicio, Kent out to Gregorius.
Yeah, got to keep track of where Gregorius is.
Kent for 3, that's short. Ball go out of bounds right in front of the Cougar bench.
Vitalicio is we haven't really called her name as much, but she's the engine. She's the driver of this machine.
As far as I can remember, she hasn't come out of this game yet. Cody Wengler up to Kamake Aina. Good find there by Cody. You find Makana there for that easy layup.
Good timeout by the Damien coach. Let his team catch their breath.
They have 2 timeouts left in the final 4 minutes and 39 seconds. The Cougars have 4 timeouts left.
You know, he can probably also, as in World Cup style, use some of the subbing towards the end here as a timeout. You know, get a little extra time to catch a breath. But he's probably going to want to keep at least one of his remaining 2, just in case they get into a last-second shot type of situation. But exciting game so far. This Damien team is going to be tough in the regular season, ILH. And again, I like the way this refereeing crew has called the game. They've let some incidental contact go, and you know, we still haven't reached a bonus in either half. So I think that'll change in a little bit, but it's a good job by the crew.
Vitalicio brings the ball past half court. Gregorius with it. Vitalicio with it again now. Kent driving baseline. Nice feed off to Arcadiacono.
That time they went to it was like their fifth option. You know, they ran their set all the way around, probably looking for Gregorius. And then they got the post-to-post option at the end for the layup.
That is Camille Reed's third foul. Konawaena goes to the line.
Here's the first bonus free throw.
She can't hit the front end. Kent with the ball to Reed, back to Vitalicio in the corner. The lights went out for a little bit. Nice find there by Arcadiacono.
Again, the pressure from the Cougars.
Monarchs draw another foul. The lead is up to 10. That is Zoe Gregorius' fourth foul. Might be something to monitor as she has 14 points and has 4 threes. She'll check out as Sophia Ross will check in. Carroll hits the front end, gives her 7. So Monarch getting stretched out on the floor over there on the bench. Monarchs are now 7 of 8 from the line.
Wingler. Looks like a calf cramp.
Threw a lob up there for Kent. Second chance there. She'll get fouled.
Nice sportsmanship by Cody Wingler. Looks like she got Kent in the eye or face with that. She went up to her, made sure she was okay.
2 shots here for Jamie Kent, who is headed to the University of Pacific next year, Stockton, California.
Maybe contact got shifted around on her eyeball.
She hits the second. She has 3 points.
Yeah, Monarchs are going to have to start pushing it, looking for her.
Ana Kalea driving, her shot's blocked. Vitalicio comes out with the ball. She's pushing the pace. Ross with it, driving, tried to feed it into the post. They'll call a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Cougars.
There's Cristobal again, poking her nose in down with the big people.
Timeout here called by the Cougars.
This might work to Damien's advantage if they can again get some oxygen on the bench and some water. And 9 points. They're going to probably have to hit a couple of threes here to get within striking range, and just play really good defense. I think one thing I tell the teams that I play is, you know, when we play defense, we can give them a shot or a contested shot, but we got to make sure we box out and rebound. Don't give them any second chances, especially with the shot clock. Cougars can kind of take their time a little bit more here at the end of the game with a 9-point lead.
Story of the second half has been the Cougars 3-ball. They have 6 threes in the second half. They also have 7 offensive rebounds in this half.
Yeah, I think the two by Gregorius had a kind of big effect on kind of deflating the Monarchs.
Quickly off the inbounds. Jamie Kent goes off the glass and in. And a turnover there by the Monarchs, and it gives the ball right back. Vidalicio's pass is stolen by Ana Kalea. She's going to push the pace. She's ahead of the pack. Lefty layup is good. She is 22.
Nice burst of speed by her. Left-handed, separated from her defender.
Back to a 9-point game. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the game. Cougars will look to shed some time off this clock. Kent driving. Cristobal right there in the post with the steal. Ana Kaleo just inside the 3-point line. Misses right. Rebound taken by Vitalicio. Kent with the ball. No one picked her up, and she went straight to the basket. She has 7 points.
Push it to 11.
Ana Kaleo will walk it up. Under 2 minutes now, 1:50 to play. Driving with the left, kick out to Cristobal for 3. That's short. Koselansky with the board, pushing it up ahead to Ross. Good find to Vitalicio for the easy layup. And now Kesha Vitalicio is up to double digits.
Whoa!
Deep 3 Arcaro.
Yeah, that
short.
That was very deep.
Kenna Wengler checks back in. Ana Kalea. It's a nice little ovation from the Damien fans.
Yeah.
She checks out.
Yeah, again, that fatigue factor right down here at the end. You know, it's a 13-point game now, but it's definitely closer than that.
Kent in the post, had the double team come, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Monarchs. So possession will stay with the Cougars. Vitalicio will be the inbounder. Just looking for Gregorius. They're going to force a 5-second call.
That's something to be proud of there.
Ana Kaleo checks right back in. Cristobal goes out. All 5 of these Monarchs can shoot the ball from long range. You saw that. Wengler surveying. She's going to shoot the 3. Come up short. Rebound taken by Olivia Smith. Under a minute to play here. 50 seconds. Cougars with a 13-point lead. Kent's driving. And let's say the foul by Kamake Aina happened before the shot. Kent was able to throw that in somehow.
Somehow. And the looks by the Cougars coaching staff about how that wasn't an and one.
Gregorius, her 5th 3 of the game. Sends the lead to 16. Ana Kalea guarded by Smith. Driving with the left. She's able to throw it in. But another one that they called before the shot.
I gotta ask a referee what they're looking for that continuation. I know it's not like the NBA where you get a full step or dribble, but it'd be interesting to see what they look for.
On Kalea, nothing but net on her first try. She's up to 23, looking for her 24th point. She hits the second. Liu up to Lauren Clark, her 3 rims out. Second chance here from Olivia Smith. It's blocked. Kamake Aina comes away with it. Arcaro with the ball. Double team coming. Ana Kalea with it now. Driving. Splits the defenders. Nice little finish there. She finishes with 26 points. She's also out of breath. The final score is 69-57 here. The Carondelet Cougars defeat the Damien Monarchs. Here in the second game of the opening round of the Iolani Classic presented by the Twin Fin. The Monarchs are led by Teresa Anakaleo at 26. Makana Kamake Aina had 13. The Cougars were led by Zoe Gregorius and her 5 threes. She had 17 points. Arca Diacono had 11. Jamie Kent had 7. They had 2 other Cougars in double figures. They're able to force 13 turnovers and grab 16 offensive rebounds in the game, which led to be the difference. Any thoughts there, Coach Among?
Yeah, great effort, great showing by Damien. They had the lead early. They held on to it for most of that first half, all the way to the end. They kind of didn't back down. And again, I probably sound like a broken record. Everybody listening might be saying, "Oh, we heard it already," but the fatigue ended up being the difference at the end there. And smartly, the Carondelet Cougars coaching staff played that part of their hand. Just kind of make sure they kept the pressure on, both defensively and offensively, running in transition. So, again, I think Damien has a lot to be proud of. They're going to be a factor in the ILH for sure.
And their first time competing in the Division I for the ILH, they'll be a pretty tough team to beat. But for now, thank you, Coach Among, and thank you, Kennedy, for doing the stats for us. And on behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and administration of Iolani School, thank you guys for joining us tonight on YouTube. Thank you to our hardworking Iolani Live crew, the good folks at the Iolani Athletic Department for their assistance, our Manager of Media Services, Dane Kurihara, and his crew, including Ben Douglas and Kahea Burns, set up our broadcast location and made this all possible. Erickson Cristobal has been on our left as the expert cameraman, and thanks to the Director of Communications and Public Relations, Michelle He, who oversees us all of these Iolani Live productions. And the next game will be the Iolani Raiders against the Moanalua na Menehune. But for now, thank you guys for joining us, and see you guys in a bit. Aloha.
Aloha.